Hello again, YouTube, and today we have sort of an unboxing. Now, this isn't going to be a 100% unboxing. You'll know what I'm talking about when I look at the when you look at the title. Um, this isn't something that I purchased per se. This is something that I did today at work, and it's kind of a milestone, I guess you could say. It's a milestone for me because it's something that's I've been putting off, not really putting off really, but it's something I've been wanting to learn how to do at the theater, but I just learned how to do it today, and I'll tell you the story about that. So today, when I went to work, I opened this, well, technically it was yesterday morning. It's about 12:15 a.m. on a Monday right now, but I opened yesterday, and I when I came in, the closing recap from the night before said that Auditorium 14 bulb needed to be changed, the projection bulb in there, and I said, okay, I don't know how to do that. And the other person I was working with, she's part-time, and she said, I don't know how to do that. And it was supposed to be another manager that was full-time that worked there, but her and this other guy switched. So I said, okay, this is a problem. So, now this part-time person, she said, I'll try to help you figure it out, but there's not really any point in me learning about it because I'm about to, she's leaving Regal. So there's not really any point in her learning about it. But she said she would help me if I wanted her to. I said, well, once I get it going, I think it'll be fine. But let's see if we can find something that shows us how to do it. Because our general manager is going to a general manager conference, or a GM conference, general manager conference, same thing, in Florida this next week. So he was off yesterday, and he was off the day before that. So, of course, he also doesn't work Sundays either. But so he wasn't there. And no one that knew was coming in that day until later in the night, and it would have already been past due for the bowl to be changed. And if something were to happen, it would be on me, and it would be on the other manager. So I said, okay, well, we can do this. There's got to be a guide or something somewhere in the computer or something that shows us how to change the projector bulb. So we go through and we find something, but it's kind of vague. It tells you it was another manager that works there. It's kind of vague and only probably makes sense to that one manager because she's done it before. But it's kind of vague and no one really understands it if you don't know what's going on. So I've seen it done once, but that was like 3 months ago. But something I've been meaning to do, but I just haven't had the opportunity because every time a bulb gets changed, I'm either not there or the person that does it just goes ahead and doesn't think anything about it, and I don't find out about it until afterwards. So we go up there and we start poking around at it, and we find a video on YouTube. It's the same projector, and it shows video step by step, really basic, how to do it. And I changed the projector bulb. So that was my first projector bulb. What I have is the old projector bulb right here. And it's, when I say it's kind of an unboxing, it's in the box, but I repackaged it as if it was brand new. But I just wanted to show you guys what this thing looks like and how they get delivered to us because I think this is pretty cool. And there's some people out there that might think this is kind of cool. And no, I didn't steal it or anything because this was literally going to go in the trash. But I will say, for the record, one of these things, just this bulb alone, brand new, is like $1,700. These things are fucking expensive. But for that $1,700, you get a pretty good quality product along with it's actually a bulb, and it lasts a pretty long time too. This bulb was installed, and it's got this little thing here. I'm not going to show you information on it, but it's because it shows who it's signed by. I'm not going to give out information like that, but it says the date that it was installed was January 8th, 2017. So this was in Theater 14 from January 8th until April 8th. I think was yesterday. It's April 8th or April 9th. One of those. Anyway, I think it was the 9th. Yeah, yesterday was the 9th. So it was in there for, let's see, if you count January, February, March, April, about 4 months, give or take, whatever you want to say. About 4 months, and it got used on the regular every day. Multiple different movies, pre-shows, trailers, tests that were run. You know, we have to run tests on those every once in a while to ensure that things are functioning properly. So, you know, it's run through all that in about a 4 month basis. So what you get is, and I'm not going to show you one side because it's going to be kind of information that you probably shouldn't know. But this is the side that I am going to show you. And this is the model number and the projector that it's for. So this shows what the projector it's for. And if you can look up that projector is really expensive. I didn't look it up recently, but it's a shit ton. But we do, this is one of the main bulbs that we use. There's another bulb that looks kind of the same like this, but it's a little different. The amperage or the lumens on it's a little bit, or the wattage or something like that's a little bit different. So we'll just go ahead and open it. Let's see. So we'll open this, and we'll show you the paperwork it comes with first before I take the main deal out. So this paper is the lamp data sheet right here. Hold on, let me fold you here. This is the lamp data sheet that comes with this. There's a code that you have to enter in on the projector so where it validates. And this power range on this thing fluctuates from 1,890 watts to 3,000 watts. This guy. That's why this is like $1,700, $1,800. And it's really weird because I've looked at some different bulbs and they look the same, but they're like $100. It doesn't make any sense. Same brand, different projector. I don't know what it is, but whatever. And then it shows you defect mode. You know, it does have a warranty claim, all that type of stuff. You also get a manual that is kind of worthless to most people when you see these, because most people when they open these, they know what to do. But it just shows you, and it has it in like, how many different languages here? I think that's Spanish, French, probably Chinese, Japanese, Portuguese, I think. German, yeah, stuff like that. So I mean, you get it's like how you're supposed to dispose it, and if you do trash it, you're supposed to actually break the glass, not just throw the bulb in the garbage can or the compactor. You're supposed to actually break the glass, because if you don't, it could explode. Which I've broken one of these on purpose before because I was told to. Because we trashed one. This is when I was at Dr. Mills. I was told to trash one. And yeah, so we'll get the main show out here. And before we do that, there's one more piece of paper in here. And I'm not really sure what it's for, because it's all in Chinese. But it's there. So we'll get rid of this box. And then it comes with these little ends here. There's another end. And then it comes in this, here's the wire, and I'll tell you what everything on this thing does here in just 1 minute. This is actually a case, so I'm going to take this off here in a second. But when you get this brand new, there's an orange tape that wraps around this side, right here. I'm not sure if I held it up. It's around this side. And yeah, so this is the case. I'm going to take the case off. And it's heavy plastic too, so it's not like it's, you know. So here's the bulb, right there. And if you can see on camera, we'll do it this way. Nah, we'll do it this way. These black marks right here are from where it's been used. It's supposed to look like that after it's been used, but it's got black marks. All of this is glass right here. This is blown in. This notch is actually supposed to be there, that glass right there. Yeah. So what happens is the light goes from this little guy, and I think you can see this on camera, I'm not sure. The light goes from this guy right here and hits this arc over here, and then it makes light, and then magic shit happens. I'm not exactly sure 100% what happens, but it happens like that. So what you do when you install this guy is there's like a Allen wrench type deal that when you open the face of the projector, you take the coverings off, and there's a mirror that this stuff bounces off of. It's really crazy looking. But this thing slides through like a tunnel mirror reflection thing, and then this end right here goes into a kind of plug-in, and it has a grip on it. And so you tighten this grip, and it sits there. This side sits on kind of like a pedestal and sits there, and this wire runs down, and this is like, you know, metal, aluminum or something, rope reinforced. It's heavy duty shit. It gets really hot. I'm not exactly sure how many degrees it gets up to, but it gets really fucking hot. But this sits on the pedestal, and then this wire runs down, and you put a bolt through this hole, and then you tighten it down. And then it sits in there, and then you put the covers back on. And then when you get done with doing that, you turn the projector back on, and then you have to go through this basically like adjustment process. You go through and you put your little code in. There's like a 16-digit code that you have to put in. And then there's an adjustment process where there's little bolts and nuts where to adjust the max amount of lumens. And it basically is turning this thing, or doing this or that, or this or that, to where it gets the max amount of light out of it. And that's all it does. So yeah, it's pretty cool shit. I thought this was cool, especially because, you know, I didn't expect these to be as heavy duty as they are, but these are just like halogen bulbs. This is a xenon bulb, by the way, but this is just like halogen. Well, xenon and halogen is the same thing, isn't it? But you're not supposed to touch the glass because the oil from your fingers could damage the innards of this thing. So, or it could, and just like halogen bulbs in your house or in your car, if your fingers touch the glass, it could decrease the life of the bulb, or it could become like really weird. Like it could be deformed and explode, or it could, you know, not work like it's supposed to, or it could just not work as long as it's supposed to. So when you do this, you're supposed to wear gloves, and you only touch the metal ends. You do not touch the glass. So yeah, we'll just put you back in the case here. But yeah, that is a projector bulb for a most nowadays projectors. I think the Most of all of our projectors are Sony projectors. We have one Christie brand projector. I think they look a little bit different. I haven't changed that one before. I also haven't seen it change before. But yeah, I'll look at that one. But this is my first bulb. I'm keeping this, and I wanted to keep this for memorabilia purposes because you know it's my first bulb. It's kind of, you know, oh, it's your first bulb. You changed. But yeah, so when they come packaged, they're just like this. They're kind of this thing. They're kind of put in there weird. So yeah, we'll just put that there for a second. Okay, so yeah, that's all I really want to tell y'all about and show you because I just thought that was cool. I figured you guys might like, oh, well, that's interesting. I mean, there's 100 videos. They show you how to install bulbs into projectors. I mean, I found one. And it taught me how to install it. The wonderful power of YouTube, right? But yeah, remember, like, comment, subscribe, like the Facebook page. I'll be link down below in the description. Next video, I can say because I know what it's going to be. Next video is going to be an unboxing. I will see you guys next time. That'll probably be, I think that's going to be coming about Friday or so. So, yeah. Maybe about Friday or Saturday. We'll see. Bye.